What's up, everybody? Gonna play some Tetris 99, although some people, like Fudo Stamps, is here for the cats. I just sent you a message, Basa. Uh, I basically said that we could do any platform, but if you have 30th for PS4, we can definitely do that. The Mulan movie I'm excited for, but there is one aspect of it that bothers me a little bit. Like, you hear the one lady doing the narration for... Hang on a second, let me... You hear the narration of the one character in the stream, in the trailer, and she speaks with kind of a broken Chinese kind of accent English, right? It's not the clearest of English, and I don't know, that's starting to feel a little old to me, and you know, obviously, I'm assuming a character like that you could have probably got anybody to do. So, you know, I would have liked to have had Asian people actually speaking in proper English, like in Crazy Rich Asians. Nobody really has a bad accent in that movie, and that actually is kind of nicer. So, hey, thank you, Water Kirby, for the host. I'm gonna play some Tetris here. So here's the way it works, JQ. If you want to play Tetris 99, what you have to do is you have to set yourself to attackers, almost kill yourself intentionally until you kill a bunch of people, then set it to KO to try to finish a bunch of people off once it gets to the 50 player mark. And then afterwards, once you get all the badges, switch it back to attackers. That's kind of the goal of the way that you want to do it. So you basically almost pretend to kill yourself, and before 50 players, the junk doesn't get sent to you fast, so you can actually react to it. What you're trying to do is bait people to attack you. So basically you can start murdering them for attacking you, basically. So you just basically do this all day and build up a nice hefty stack here, just so people will try to murder you for having a high stack like this. So what I'm doing, whoops, I messed up, so let me fix that real quick here. There we go. So basically you're just doing this so people will start to attack you like so, right? So I have 4 people, 5 people targeting me now, etc., etc. So now if you notice, I'm sending more junk at people when I clear singles. So now you just do this all day and start clearing singles, and I killed one person there. I killed another person. Let's see if I can kill any more. Killed another one. Okay, I'm only sending 2 right now, so that's not enough. So I need to let people build up and target. So I'm only being targeted by 1 person right now, which is not good enough. So this strategy is good and bad depending on whether or not you find enough people to target you to murder, basically. But if people don't target you, the strategy doesn't work very well. Uh-oh. That was close. I almost died right there. Let's see, at least I have 2 people targeting me now. But that's still not sending that much. I've only killed 3 people so far. So I need to do better than that, but the problem is I'm not letting my stack build up high enough. So, so now I have a bunch of people targeting me, so that's much better. So now I'm sending a lot more junk so I can potentially kill people faster. But see, now I've gotten to 30 right now. I'm at the 30 mark, so now it actually gets dangerous to keep doing this because junk gets sent to you really fast. So at this point, you usually switch to KOs and you just start trying to murder people as fast as possible now. And so you can see, because I've been doing this strategy, I've built up a decent amount of badges now. And that is basically the whole name of this game. If you're not building badges, you are playing the game wrong, essentially. Alright, so now it's just a question of just playing Tetris the best that you can, and then switching to switching back to attacking attackers as soon as you max out on badges. Unless you see that you're getting sent a lot of junk, which means someone is trying to kill you for targeting people close to KOs. But like I said, that's a more dangerous strategy at this point, so less people do it. Okay, so now I have 3 badges. So I'm working on the 4th one, but I need to kill a lot more people or kill somebody who has a lot of badges and take their badges, essentially. So that's the hope right now. In fact, that's where you are going to get most of your badges, is by killing somebody who has a lot of badges. Alright, so there's a few more badges there, but still not quite enough. So let's just clear this all out, shall we? Go. Oh shoot, what the hell was that? A lot of times that happens because I'm just not looking. I think the next piece coming up in my queue is not actually the right piece. So I end up messing up like that. Okay, so I got all the badges now, so now I switch to to attackers because I don't need to build any badges anymore, and targeting people who are attacking me is going to get me bonus damage like that. So that's the goal there. And now I have even more badges, so I've basically accomplished what I need to do in terms of getting badges now. So I'm going to be very hard to beat at this point in time because I have so many goddamn badges at this point. But if this guy keeps sending me stuff like this, I may die very quickly. I should be okay now. There you go. So that's how you get it. You don't have to. Oh, Sabretooth was terrible in X-Men vs. He was clearly a broken character in there, so super, super good. Yeah, T-spins every once in a while, so you don't necessarily need T-spins. It's just like T-spins is the next level. If you can do a lot of T-spins, like you saw I set up one T-spin, if you can do it consistently like Wumbo and Doremi, then you're gonna be at that next level. But you can win without the T-spins necessarily. You don't need them right away to be able to start winning and stuff like that. Is the normal chat thing working by any chance? Let's see. My normal chat box is not working. What's up, Mike? Honestly, the best way to get better at Tetris is to keep playing and understanding what you're looking for in Tetris. Understanding some of the rules, like the 7-bag in modern Tetris, so you know you'll never have to wait longer than 14 pieces for a certain piece to show up. Also, really understanding landscape and really understanding how to clean a stack are like the most important things. Yeah, I'm really happy about Marine and Born Free and Jester Power, frankly. So, but it's really about understanding the layout. The landscape is what I call it. Landscape being the very top layer of your stack, and understanding exactly how pieces you place affect what the landscape is gonna look like. So like a lot of times when I place the piece down, it's because I've subtly already looked over at what's up and coming. So I already kind of know where I'm putting pieces to make sure things look okay. Oh, that's not good. I'm dead, by the way. I messed up that time. But this happens to me a lot, and this is the reason why my win percentage is so low, is that I kill myself so often at the start trying to actually play this way. And yeah, running out of places to put pieces is something that's going to happen if you're not paying attention to the landscape. I've been playing Tetris for, God knows, 25 years now, almost 30 years. And so it's just gotten to a point where I recognize when I put a piece down what it does to the landscape. So I know not to put pieces down in certain places that will cause the landscape not to be friendly, not even to the next few pieces coming up, but to just in general overall. See, like I could put the T piece here, or I could put it here. I was about to put it here, then I realized that the Z piece is coming up, so I'm gonna put it here so the Z piece has room to go over there. I'm okay with putting the square here because I see a long piece is coming up, etc., etc. So once you start learning to catch these things, that's how you get stronger at Tetris, because you start realizing you can start putting pieces in places that will not ruin you, basically. And then you have to play like this because you need to bait opponents into attacking you so that you can send more junk at them. And so you kind of have to play, you're forced to play risky like this, which is not exactly the most fun way to play. And I've been told that some people have even kind of stopped playing Tetris 99 because they don't like this beginning sequence. And I get that, because sometimes when I do this, I don't feel like I'm actually playing Tetris. But you'll notice the amount of junk that I'm sending. 11 lines. 11 lines. So because I'm set up to do this right now, every single send 10 lines right there. And so basically 9 lines. 10 lines. So for singles, I am sending a lot of junk because I have so many people that are attacking me, and I have my targeting set up to attackers. Because I have my targeting set up to attackers, I'm sending bonus damage, and I'm basically getting extra kills that way. for doing so. So 6 lines, 7 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines. But now I'm down to fewer. So I need to build my stack up again to have people start targeting me again, is essentially the idea now. And yeah, you have to, whoops, get really good at doing this kind of crazy kill yourself strategy in order to do damage to people. And yes, there are many times where I will absolutely kill myself trying to do this strategy. But look at the badges that I have at the bottom of the screen, at the bottom left. At the bottom right. I almost have 3 badges already because of implementing this strategy. And you absolutely have to have badges or you can't win. So there you go. I have 3 badges now. And I'm just going to keep doing this strategy for a little bit longer. I'm going to milk it for a little bit longer. Now switch to KOs to try to kill people who are almost dead, so I can get their badges, because killing people who have badges gives you badges, and that is essential to the game. Now I'm back down to here, so now I'm just gonna play regular old Tetris until I can actually get full on badges. And once I'm full on badges, then I will switch back to attackers, so everybody who's attacking me, which is going to be most people because you're so close to the end that there's no one left to attack except you, so that way you'll send them extra bonus damage and basically murder them for attacking you. And as I'm trying to explain this, it is hard to explain while I'm playing at the same time. So hopefully everything I'm saying actually does make sense. Don't forget, as long as you keep sending lines, no one can actually, you'll never get junk sent to you. Junk can only be sent to you if you're not clearing a line in this game. So as long as you're constantly clearing lines, you should be okay. And then at this point, it's just about being good at Tetris. Alright, so I've got all the badges now, so I can switch to attackers. now I have the feeling I have the majority of the badges in the game right now, which means I'm going to be very hard to kill. Yeah, there you go. So, oh, whoa. Wait, did Wumbo raid over here? Did you say Wumbo raided? I didn't see. Did that actually? Oh my God, Wumbo actually raided. Oh, shoutouts to Wumbo. Thank you, sir. I much appreciate that. That's awesome. I totally did not see that. Awesome. Cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I am I talk about you all the time, Wumbo, on this channel. Oh, quiet, wizard. Oh, shut up, wizard. Look, I'm a big fan of Wumbo because he's super, super awesome, and he's basically one of the best ones because he's super, super good, and that's actually, I tell people all the time, like, it's him and Doremi, who is basically, Wumbo Ties and Doremi are like two of the best high-profile Tetris players that I know of. I mean, obviously, there's like Kevin DDR and a bunch of other guys from, you know, other scenes and, you know, from like the, shoot, it's so hard for me to talk and play at the same time. But from like the, oh, shoot, the Tetris, you know, like Grandmaster versions and stuff like that. Why did I do that? That was messed up. Shoot. I'm going to die. Okay, I'm gonna die because I'm trying to talk at the same time. I'm trying to talk at the same time. Okay. Wumbo is, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff. He's helped me out. I watched a lot of videos of his and definitely helped me a lot. So, shut up, wizard. You tried playing this and talking at the same time. You try playing and talking at the same time. I need to concentrate. Okay, what is with this She Is Mine? Is somebody here a big fan of Mulan Rouge or something? She is mine! Chama, chama. Chama, 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 chama. That's the only reference to She Is Mine that I can think of in any case. Oh, really? This is what you're doing to me? Probably could have set up a T-spin there, but I didn't want to bother because I was too scared at the time. So I'm sending a decent amount here. Ah, where's my rotation? So I gotta do some cleanup here now. Oh shoot, what the hell happened there? Ah, God damn it. I have no idea what's happening over here. I have no idea what's happening over here. But I feel like I'm nervous now because I've got all these guys from Wumbo's chat in here and I feel like I have to perform much better, and so I'm like playing slow and scared. I have that problem. This is why I lose when I play fighting games on stream. Whenever I played like at Wednesday night fights and stuff, I have flow problem. I have flow problem in that I actually get nervous when I'm on stream. And if like, obviously I've streamed myself playing this before, but yeah. See what I mean? Fortunately for me, cleanup is one of my biggest strengths in this game. That if I'm not in a pretty much dead situation, I can clean up pretty solidly. Which is one of the biggest strengths that you have to have in Tetris. Okay, someone's sending me a lot of junk, so I'm going to clear that out right there because I just don't want to die. Because if I didn't do that, and you gotta pay attention to that siren noise as well, because when you hear the siren, that usually is a sign that stuff is not happy. So I'm doing okay right now. I'm not sending as much as I would like to. It's just 6 and stuff like that, which is why I'm not getting any KOs right now, unfortunately. How many KOs did I just get? I only have 2 KOs right now, which is not a lot at all. I need a lot more than that to be competitive at this point. But the problem is, again, I'm not super good at this kill yourself method because I get nervous too easily and I'm not willing to play with a high enough stack that actually gets me, that actually warrants me enough kills. Unless Wumbo has some advice in here for what else I can do to do this better. I know he's told me before that I should be doing the thing where I switch the targets, but I don't think I'm hitting enough people to warrant that strategy right now. And now I've also hit the 50 people, so time to switch to KOs and just kill people regularly now. Oops! That was a flub. Hey, where's my rotation? Where's my rotation? Hello? I just need to clean now. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Back in business. Oh, I forgot to switch to attackers. Shoot. No, wait, I wanted to go to KOs. Never mind. Ah, shoot. Still not all the badges yet. I'm still missing a couple of badges, which I need really badly. Okay, I got all the badges now. Switch to attackers. Shit. Okay, there we go. What is even going on in here? There's so much inside joke in this conversation between Hikudo and Waterheart that I have no idea what the hell is going on in here. And Technic03 as well. Oh, what's up, Powerhead? James the Powerhead. What's going on? The parking situation, I didn't have to deal with it. I just took the Metro into Anime Expo. I only did it once. Thanks, Francisco. Thank you. I do have a Switch friend code. You're taking off, Hikudo? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out for just a little bit. No problem. I don't know what part of the world that you're at, but it could be very late for you, so that's also cool. Thanks for the follows. No worries, Omega Chrome. It's fine. I don't mind. As long as they're here enjoying some Tetris. As long as they're having fun with some Tetris. France. Dang, nice. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out, Hikudo. Whoops. That's no good. You always want to try to avoid doing stuff like that. Building towers and stuff in the middle of your play field. It's basically a recipe for disaster. What happened there exactly? Come on, give me some badges. I am here for the targeting. Give me some badges. Whoops. Oh, that was too bad. I just had a lot of junk coming at me, so I needed to clear that out. So I wasn't gonna risk it at that situation. Okay, good. That's a lot of junk being sent. So that's good right now. More junk sent, obviously, the better. I just had an ugly playing field. Not necessarily because I had jumped to the 50 players left section. Because I'm still actually getting decent amount of pieces being sent with this. So as long as I can maintain this, I'm going to. So 16 still. So 12 still being sent. 14 still being sent. 10, it's lowering now, so 7, so this is probably the end of it. Switching to KOs, I'm gonna go for KOs now, gonna target KOs. Ay-ya-ya! Did I mean to build my stack all the way up there this time? No, not at all. And one of the biggest mistakes you can do while playing Tetris is chasing after pieces, which I was almost doing right there. So that's why you saw me do that one move where I just blocked off a hole right away. Okay, I need some kills now, please. Please give me some kills. Okay, that was one. That's kind of cool, but I need more than that. shoot. Messed up, but oh well, it's fine. Okay, I'm full now. I'm maximized, so don't need to go for KOs anymore. Now it's just kill people. Oh, dude, I'm killing a lot of people now, so that's good. I swear this game makes me sound like such a violent person. I swear I am not that violent. Alright, there we go. More badges, yes! Oh no, where's my rotation? God damn it. I swear it feels like this game eats my inputs sometimes. And I don't think it's just me. But as I said, my cleanup skills are really good. So I'm usually not too worried if it's not like a complete death kind of situation. I can usually handle misdrops like that. There we go. There we go. 22 KOs. I believe it was oh, thank you for the bits. Blue M White W. 1 a.m. here. Wow, okay. No problem. Have a good night, Blue M White W. What was I about to say? Oh, I think it was Wumbo. He's probably already gone to sleep already, but I believe it was Wumbo who has the record. It's him or Doremi that has the record of like 50 kills, of 50 KOs, and I'm not sure how he did that, but that is pretty impressive. So I have not actually seen the Tetris Effect stuff at SGDQ actually. I need to go watch that. I haven't had a chance to see that yet, so thanks for the reminder, Jeff. Send me another, send me a tweet or something with a link to it or something like that. No. I lost like 3 really badly, very quickly. I had a couple of mishaps, so I am definitely not at that record right now. Because I have definitely killed myself a couple of times by accident. Well, not by accident, just through bad play, essentially. It's not what I did. Did not like where my stack was at that moment, so I just gave up the ghost at that point. But again, it's very important to realize the situations where your stack is actually kind of gruesome and you don't want to keep pursuing stacking your stuff higher, because you will end up killing yourself. Dang, only 3, 4, not sending a lot, so I need to So what's happening right now is that a lot of people aren't targeting KOs because a lot of the people who I'm playing against must be very well aware of this strategy. So they're not targeting KOs because they know that that's usually just going to get them killed. And so if you play against a lot of people who know the strategy, it's actually harder to get the badges that you need to win So now I'm just gonna have to do it through pure attacking KOs now. I'm actually not sure. That rotation I wasn't familiar with. I wasn't actually sure if I could have squeezed that in there or not. I just gave up because I couldn't get it to work quickly. So I just didn't want to get myself killed trying to get that all day. And that right there is where some of the areas that I need to improve on in Tetris to get to the highest levels, is that there are situations like that where I'm not 100% sure if I'm able to rotate things in or not without just getting more experience. Whoops. Damn it. I think somebody... Actually, that person doesn't have a lot of badges who's attacking me right now. How is he sending me so much stuff without any badges? I'm gonna switch to attackers because whoever's trying to kill me right now is sending me a lot of junk. So I want to get him to stop target. I want to get him to stop targeting me. Oh, where's my rotation? Where's the rotation? I hit the button, it didn't rotate. Freaking the hell, dude. Ugh. I rotated and it didn't rotate. My input got eaten up. I should really move my Switch closer to me where I'm playing over here. Yeah, check out 86.com Instant Riot. A lot of awesome stuff over there. Really awesome t-shirts, really awesome keychains, Persona 5, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear stuff, Blaze Blue stuff, and such. So if you buy anything there by using my affiliate link, I get part of the proceeds. So that is always a very appreciated. This is a bad situation here. I can't believe I lived through that. good news though is that because I legit was actually about to die, and someone is trying to send me a crap ton of junk. Someone is targeting, whoops! Someone is targeting me right now, I feel like. Okay, it stopped a little bit. Okay, so nobody's targeting me again. I mean, we're basically at the 50 mark anyway, so let's just start taking people out through conventional means. Whoops. Yeah, a lot of times I blame things like lag or inputs getting stolen, eaten, or anything like that for any of my mistakes. But if you ever hear me go, whoops, that is usually an indication that I know I fucked myself up, basically. I still don't have all my badges, which is the crazy part right now. I'm still short on badges. Will somebody please die so that I can take your badges? Will more people die so I can take your badges, please? Help. Badges, please. So if somebody else has all the badges right now, I'm kind of fucked, basically, is what this is coming down to. Because if somebody else has all the badges, and there are no badges for me to claim from anybody else, there's no way I can win. So if it's one of those situations where like I was like, ha, I think I have all the badges. Yeah, the other guy literally has all the badges because there's only one other guy here. So right now, this is I have to kill him just by outplaying him or nothing. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing you could do. Like, that other person got all of the badges. This guy had, if you saw, I didn't even have a full 4 badges. So I can't do anything because I had 3 badges versus him who had all the other badges. He had 4 badges total. He's sending more junk. He sends more junk to me, and the stuff that I send back at him doesn't erase the junk stack enough. So somehow he managed to kill everybody, which is the crazy part. Oh, what's up, Shimblanca? What's up? How you doing? I do assume that's you. I don't really like card games, Mr. G, so we'll see. I have it, I downloaded, I'll probably check it out at some point in time, but if there's any randomization in that card game whatsoever, I will basically hate it. Because randomization and James Chen do not mix, essentially. Wow, someone sent me a lot of stuff right away. That was pretty wild. Okay, I see you. Oops! That was weird. Wasn't the pieces that I thought were coming up in a row. Shoot, so my problem now is that I'm not building this stack high enough to pretend I'm dying. So I'm not going to be able to get any badges this way. And if I don't get any badges, I'm going to end up in that exact same situation I did last game, where I couldn't kill anybody, and I couldn't hang with that other guy because he had so many more badges than me. So I'm trying to do the pretend I'm dying method, but I'm trying to do it mid-screen like this. Yeah, see, I've killed nobody. So basically, I'm screwed at this point unless I can kill somebody who just happens to have a ton of badges. And if I can do that, then I'm good to go. If I don't, what's going to happen is I'm going to end up in that exact same situation I did last game, in which I can't kill anybody because I have no badges. So I just gotta pray that I kill somebody soon. And so far, I have killed nada. Ah, are you serious? So I've got a few more badges, but that's not going to be enough to survive any sort of crazy onslaught from somebody else who has way more badges. So I still need to work on getting more here. Okay, that'll help a little bit, but I still need more. More badges. Okay, see, someone's attacking me now, so I've got to switch to attackers to make sure I can keep up with him right now, because he is trying to send me a lot of junk right now, so I need to keep up with him. That's not what I did. Shit. All right, we are in business, boys. Well, not anymore. Not if I keep killing myself like that. Shit. There you go. Okay, only 8 kills. Only 8 kills. Dude, Wumbo, Doremi, and Blink would destroy me, dude. Are you kidding me? So I feel like I'm super good at Tetris. I feel like I'm in the upper echelon. I'm probably in maybe the 1% of Tetris players around the world, maybe 2% or something. But like Wumbo and Doremi and Amamiya and Kevin DDR and Alex Kerr, all those guys out there, but like they are so far ahead of me that it's crazy. Now, the thing about it is, in the past year or two, the more I keep playing Tetris, the more I'm learning new techniques and stuff like that. I actually feel like I'm getting even better than I used to be. And so at this point in time, I'm starting to feel like I might actually be able to compete. Well, I mean, I feel like I can actually get there is what I should be saying. Like, it actually feels like something that's legit attainable for me to get to the point where I am like really, really one of the best at Tetris. But I am definitely not there yet, and I am working on it, so. Hopefully one of these days I can actually get to that level. Because the craziest thing about the whole situation right now is every Tetris game that I have played recently has forced me to learn a different skill. And each of these skills that I'm learning from all these different versions of Tetris have like overall just made me get better at the game. So for example, oh, I have a lot of people targeting me. This is prime opportunity here. Learning Puyo Tetris forced me to learn 4-wide. Learning Tetris Effect forced me to learn ST stacking. Playing Tetris 99 has forced me to learn this crazy skimming technique over here. Like every Tetris that I play seems to get me to learn a different skill. And it's very fascinating how that's kind of worked out. Tetris the Grandmaster is another one that forces me to learn a completely different skill as well. And between them all, like, I just feel like I keep learning new techniques. And I just keep getting stronger and stronger in the overall game. And then just recently, I've been picking up sprint Tetris, which obviously is its own skill as well. And that has been helping me a lot. Obviously, it doesn't help here because I'm still thinking so much when I play this mode here. So when you watch guys like Doremi and Wumbo, when they're doing the skimming strategy, they're so much faster than I am, because they're just so accustomed to this technique. I'm still a little slow at it. As you can see, like, I'm not going all day when I'm doing this strategy, so I'm still a little slow at it. But if I keep doing it, obviously I'll keep getting stronger and stronger at it. Alright, KO time. Let's kill people now. Whoops. But even on this right here, so even when I'm doing this, and I feel like I'm going pretty fast these days, I'm still going relatively slow because on Tetris, Puyo Puyo Tetris, they do have a sprint mode, and when I do that, I can't get under a minute. So I know I'm not particularly fast yet. I'm more about, my strength comes from understanding where to put pieces and how to put pieces and stuff like that. I'm really good at building, but I'm not good at the speed. So that's an area that I'm still trying to improve in, is my speed. Although I'm much better at it than I used to be, I can still be a lot better than I am right now. And I'm aware of that, and I admit that, so I'm still working on that aspect. Ah, God damn it! Got all the badges I need. Got all the badges I need. Switch to attacker. Switching to attack formation. That's not good. Oh. I'm making some very questionable decisions right now. Now I have most of the badges. If that's the case, I think the other guys are kind of screwed, because I think I have the majority of them. What was I thinking that piece was? What was that piece in my brain that it wasn't actually in real life? Okay, there we go. Attacker mode sends junk to players if they're attacking you, basically. Yeah, the two input things are basically, is one of the important things. So yeah, yeah, Sir Butts-a-lot was explained there, so. The target management has definitely gotten a lot better, for sure. And I've gotten a lot better at the skimming strategy. Although I'm still not great at it, I still kill myself a lot when I'm trying to do the skimming strategy. I just end up dying a lot through pure stupidity and stuff like that. But overall, I have a better understanding of how it all works and stuff, so. Whew. Ah! Can I get that in there? Yes, I can. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Hey! Where's my rotation? What? My rotations are getting eaten up a lot today. Now somebody is coming after me. Stop it. Go away. Leave me alone. Dude, somebody is just coming after me right now. I don't have a chance to set anything up because someone is... This is one of those games now where I'm basically spending the entire time trying to defend myself and live, as opposed to actually trying to, like, actually play. I hate it when games like this happen. It's just because someone decides to attack me a bunch. Gee, took you long enough, T-Pieces. Well, so much for me trying to do... Okay, target KOs. Whoops! I still don't have all the badges yet, so I still am not out of this just yet. Still don't have all my badges. So whoever's attacking me right now is sending me a lot more junk than I'm sending him, unfortunately. Oh shit. Really? Okay, so that was good. So Let's try killing people now for attacking me. Whoops. God damn it. This is one of those situations where I can't stand prosperity. Really? Good God. Why did I do that? Could I be Ultra David in a street? Oh, in a street fight, not like in Street Fighter, but actually like fisticuffs wise. I don't know. Probably not. I would imagine well, only because he has a lot of nerve issues. He's got like some nerve issues. Maybe I could beat him, but that would just be due to complete unfair Mother Nature just being cruel at that point in time. If this were like back when we were both in our prime, I think he would destroy me. I think he would kill me. Because he used to play sports and he used to beat up on little kids when he played hockey and stuff like that. For me, I've never played sports, so I've never been athletic in all my life, so... Rotation. Thank you for attacking me. So now I will be sending lots of junk to you. As you can see by the lots of bright lines. So that's 8, 7. It is definitely dwindled down. So let's build ourselves back up again. Lots of guys attacking me again. 11, 10. You hear all those KOs? You hear all those KOs? That's why I do what I do. And the reason why you do that is because then it's easier to send lots of lines quickly. Hey! What the hell just happened? I double tapped up. I double tapped up. So I hit up. No, actually I didn't double tap up. I hit it once, but the piece had clicked onto the floor before I thought it did. And so I just upped the next piece, and so I killed myself. And this is why my win percentage is so low, because I end up killing myself using the strategy more often than I should be. I need to stop doing that to myself. Stop trying to send me so much junk. Leave me alone. Although, to be honest with you, I think being sent a lot of junk while you're at the top actually makes the game think you're like treat you as if you're going to die more. So that might actually be one of the best ways to try to get people to target you, now that I think about it. Because when I'm way up there and someone is targeting me at the same time, I feel like that causes more people to end up targeting me, which is a good thing, and I am screwing myself over so bad here. Oh my god, I messed myself up so bad up at towards the end there. I was not looking at my next pieces carefully, and I just placed them in a way that I couldn't clear them. I couldn't skim. And see, this is the problem, right? My skimming is only probably at a 6 out of 10. So I end up killing myself a lot of times when I'm trying to do this. When you watch guys like Wumbo and Doremi playing this, they don't accidentally kill themselves like this like I do all the time, which is why my win rate is so bad. What the hell are you doing, cat? Okay, I'm not getting as many kills. Switch to KO mode. Forgot to switch to attackers. I actually got all the badges that I needed, and I didn't realize it. So I wasted a little bit of time that way. See, that's why it's so important to switch there, because now I'm sending extra damage to people while I'm just playing the normal game that I should be playing now. Killed 2 people in a row right there. Uh-oh. Usually if I can get to one... Usually if I get to 1-to-1, I can usually win at that point in time. I can usually outplay someone as long as we're on the same level. As long as we have the same badges. Whoa, what the hell? I've never seen this screen before in my life. Let me run some ads. Yeah, baby. Let's get those esports pennies, baby. Let's get some esports. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Damn you, Tetris 99, not letting me earn my esports pennies. That was crazy. I've never seen that happen before in my life. That was the first time I've ever seen that. One CC Hellboss Shizuka. I don't even know what the hell game you're talking about. I've actually got a lot of people targeting me. That was interesting. That was kind of the benefit of having my new improved speed at this game. Because it gets me to the top faster, and I think that actually makes a difference because if you get to the top faster, that means you're one of the first ones to appear to be dying. So most people who are targeting KOs will start coming after you, basically. Wow, I got a Tetris up there. An unintentional Tetris. That was a theory that Kyobi and I came up with because his suicide strat always seemed to work better than mine. Like, people wouldn't target me when I was trying the suicide strategy, but he said it worked great for him. And one of the reasons why is Kyobi is faster than I am in the game. He has much better speed, and so he just might be putting himself in the position to be targeted before, early on, whereas I take too long to get to that point. Quote long, I should say. Whoops. See, this is how I end up killing myself. It's just because every time I'm playing, I just make one misdrop and I die. Like, one misdrop, and like, if I just eliminated these deaths, like most of the, like, if you watch, I've only lost like 2 games legit after I've gotten to the 50-player phase, right? There was the one time I just didn't have any badges, but outside of that, every time I get to that phase, I'm like always almost winning. I don't know. I've never played Storm. I actually still don't know who the new boss is yet in Samurai Showdown. Where is my rotation? Good God. So now I'm gonna lose because I can't get to the fake death part fast enough because I keep screwing up like this. But actually, they're still attacking me, so that's good. Yeah, I'm starting to think that's what the difference is they don't really consider you dying unless you have a bunch of guys targeting you at the time. And so whenever I'm doing this, I don't have anyone no one's sending me junk right now. So because no one's sending me junk, the game doesn't really feel like I'm in actual danger. I think that's just what it is. Putting yourself at near death doesn't make people attack you. Putting yourself near death when you have pieces coming at you is what makes the game. Like right now, I've got people. Actually, that's still not causing people to attack me. This just might be a situation where nobody is targeting KOs because they know everybody that I'm playing against right now is aware of the strategy. So screw this. Let's just go. I have no. Oh, I need to. No, I need to be on KOs. I have no badges right now. I am in some serious trouble at this point. Thanks for those piddly badges, but it's better than nothing. So I had better hope I kill some of these guys who are left, and I better hope that they have badges. Otherwise, I am a goner. Oh my god! Again, it's just the badge count was so off. I didn't kill anybody. I couldn't kill anybody, and so I got no badges. And I was told the last time I streamed Tetris that they've actually rebalanced the game and made it even harder to live in the last phases. So if you have no badges this time, you are just completely hosed. Because apparently when you get to the end of the game, the amount of damage you can erase from people is reduced. So before, when you tried to get rid of somebody else's trash when they sent it to you, you could actually, it was a 1-for-1 thing, that you would actually erase their junk that they're sending to you 1-to-1. But apparently it's not 1-to-1 anymore. So if you're trying to erase the junk that's being sent to you, you're kind of screwed now. That it actually isn't 1-to-1 anymore, so you have to be on the offense now. But that just makes it so that if you have no badges, what I don't like about that is that made it so that if you have no badges, you have absolutely zero chance of living, whereas before, you might even be able to outplay people who don't have badges. But that doesn't work anymore. But they did it apparently to shorten games. And can't say I'm a fan of that change, because that just places even that much more importance on the badges, which kind of makes me sad, because I'd rather have the badges be an advantage, but not like a be-all, end-all, like that's it, you can't win if you don't have the badges, which is kind of how it is. That was not what I wanted. So yeah, I guess games were lasting too long for them, and they wanted to speed it up a little bit. So they buffed endgame scenarios, which, like I said, involuntarily, well, not involuntarily, but pretty much intentionally buffs badges in a lot of ways, because you can't fight back anymore. See, I don't have any badges again. Unless I miraculously kill somebody who has the badges, I'm gonna get screwed again at the end of this game. See how much more junk people are sending me? It's just, if you don't get the badges, you can't compete. That's just the way it is. And I'm not sure what the... I'm not sure... it's driving me nuts. It's like now I'm just not getting any badges, and otherwise I shouldn't even be losing. And that's the one thing that drives me nuts about the badge system, is that it does, like, there's those aspects of it that feel random. That, like, if you just don't happen to be the one to send the pieces to kill somebody and somebody else does, you get badges by killing people. But since targeting is kind of random, there's not really a way to actively try to kill people. You kind of, that's why basically I have to try to pretend to kill myself at the beginning, because the badges make such a difference now. You don't have any choice but to play that way. And like I said, you don't actually have enough control over killing people to feel like you can actively do something about that. So a lot of times when I lose these games, I honestly don't even feel like I should be losing. I feel like I'm only losing because they have more badges. But clearly, like, I'm playing faster and better, not clearly, but in my mind, clearly I'm playing better than they are. So I should be, you know, winning, but I can't because of the badge situation. Someone is targeting me like hell right now. If you notice, I'm not sending any junk because every time I'm clearing a line, it's just to mitigate the damage being sent to me. So sometimes this happens too, where someone just keeps targeting you and you alone. So you can't send any junk. These guys are not letting me build at all. So as a result, you kind of get screwed because you can't kill anyone because you can't implement the strategy. And when you can't implement the strategy, you get no kills. And then when you get no kills, you basically die because you don't get any badges. So when somehow one guy decides to target you like a punk like that, then you just get kind of screwed to the point where you can't win anymore. So like one person can ruin your day entirely in this whole thing. So I can definitely see where some of the complaints are about the way that the targeting system and all that stuff in this game works. There's a lot of flaws to it that make it so that it really doesn't have anything to do with necessarily if you're better than the other people. Because a lot of the times it's just kind of like, oh, did someone harass you? And then, oh, that's it, you're dead. You can see the effects of it right now because people are just sending me a ton of junk. I can't clean it in time. So I'm going to be playing defense basically for the rest of this match unless I can somehow get a kill. But otherwise, this is my life at this point in time. Okay, there we go. If I could actually start building normally and stop messing up. Ooh, an all clear too! Haha! Take that. I'm surprised that didn't kill him instantaneously. I'm kind of mad about that. I don't know, to be honest with you. It really depends on the situation, how far ahead I'm looking. Yeah, basically. Just try to go after the attackers. Oh, dang, how are we ending up in so many of the same games, Triff? That's actually interesting. My win rate's about 40% right now, which is actually disappointingly low for me, in any case. But yeah, you want to build as high as possible. But it's really hard for me to say how far ahead I look through. It just depends on the situation, really. But yeah, because the thing is, you have to have badges. If you don't have badges, you're doomed, basically. So the whole thing is that you just need to get badges. And so if you don't play that strategy, you basically end up with no badge. Like, I could play a sacrificial game right now and just play... Well, so the thing is, if I target KOs at the beginning, I will die. Because people doing the strategy will kill me because the game will make me target them when they're fake killing themselves, and they'll send a ton of junk to me. So there's just no point to do that. You can't attack people with badges unless you can get a sizable lead. Otherwise, you will die as well. So right now, the problem is someone is sending me a lot of junk right now. So if I don't clear it, all that stuff over there, I'm gonna die. But it does look like it's making people target me, so that is one benefit to that. But I'm not taking advantage of it enough. Or they're just not attacking me enough? Ah! Oh, cool. I have a lot of people targeting me now, so this is really good. Oh no, they all went away. I killed them all, technically, I think. I think I killed almost every single one of those guys targeting me. Because I just heard so many game overs right there. So as a result, there's no one left for me to target. cleared that one because my stack was looking really gross and not very skimmable. And again, how do you know a stack is looking gross and not skimmable? That's just experience. It's just one of those things that I didn't even understand it at first. And it killed me many times not knowing that my stack was getting gross and unskimmable. It's just at some point it just becomes kind of like a second nature for me to figure out what is a bad stack for skimming. So I've killed some people, but I've definitely not killed enough of them because whoops. Because my badges are still relatively low. Although it's getting better, but I still need so many more badges than I have. There's evidence right there when someone sends a crap ton of junk at me like that. There's not... ah, shit. I want to see if I could turn that into a T-spin. Didn't have the proper setup for it. But again, I'm not getting any kills right now. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing right now. If I don't get any kills anytime soon, I'm basically going to lose anyway. Because I have no badges. Son of a bitch, dude. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Oh, it's just, I can't. That's the thing, that's the hardest part about playing Tetris 99, is that sometimes I don't feel like I'm losing because someone is outplaying me. I feel like I'm losing because RNG just doesn't let me kill anybody. is another one of those games where someone is just assaulting me right now. So I can't build anything. See, someone keeps sending junk at me. And as a result, I can't build anything. Which means that this is going to be one of those games where I'm not going to be able to win. Not because this guy's actually going to kill me, but because as a result, I can't actually build up anything. That's good. Somehow, whoever was trying to murder me and targeting me all day, I managed to escape their target. So I was able to get one whole kill. Woo! Make that 2 whole kills now. Three kills. And we are in the 50 situation. So that's it right there. So yeah, because someone targeted me early on again, I'm kind of screwed at this point in time. I only have one badge right now. Okay, so I have 2 badges now. Now the question is, are they going to let me kill anybody? So I just killed one guy there, but I obviously need to kill a lot more than that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's a little better. I still need more. Now I'm down to 10 players. Yeah. Okay, that helps. Except I'm kind of already messed up. Dang. Now I get the badges? Okay. Sure. Better late than never. Shit. Ah! How did that happen? How did that one piece not want to jump over to the side? Fuck! God damn it! I was holding right and I rotated. It's supposed to go over there to that fucking side, but instead it dropped into the left. Ugh! Fuck! Kicked into the fucking left. Ugh! Fuck! God damn it! God, I totally fucking had that one. Jesus Christ! Fuck! Ugh! You work so fucking hard for that shit. are these kills? Sending so much junk, and I'm getting no kills right now. I'm not getting any kills. This isn't gonna do me any good right now. Like, I'm literally getting nothing out of this. Look at this. I'm not getting a single kill. I didn't get any kills out of that. So now what's gonna happen here? I'm really gonna have to study this or figure out what the right strategy is now, because this pseudo death strategy has really lost its effectiveness. Because you can see that I'm just not getting any kills with it anymore. I'm only delaying the inevitable right now, because I'm going to die very badly very soon. figure out what the hell is wrong. Like, what? Oh, what the fuck? It's too random now. It's just too random. How are you supposed to kill anybody at this point in time? How are you supposed to kill anybody? Like, what are the other people doing that are taking the kills? David hates Sam shows, so that's not gonna happen. David won't do anything except make fun of the game, so that's not gonna happen. Please don't talk to me about Sam show right now. This is not the time for Sam show talk. I'm very frustrated and angry, and talking about Sam show is only gonna make me more mad because this is not the stream for talking about Sam show. God damn it, fuck! Well, when you're playing that killing yourself strategy, it doesn't matter because you're still sending 12 lines anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference if you're doing T-spins or not because you're sending the maximum lines. But at this point in time, maybe that's just the way that you have to do it. Maybe the kill yourself strategy just doesn't work anymore. The hardest part about it is that right now this is the only strategy that's working for me. So I have to keep trying it until I figure out what the better strategy is. But until then, I'm not sure what else I can do. Except just continue this strategy. But see, even right now, as I'm doing this, I'm sending a crap ton of lines at people, but nobody is dying. So if it gets to this point, Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Before, when you used to do this, it was just like KO, 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 KO. Now, I'm not sure if everybody's just gotten really good at defending against this, or just nothing but good players are here now, so they just don't die like they used to. Ah! Yeah, I have seen people switch, but I haven't quite figured out. I haven't quite figured out how. Like, you have to have people targeting you for the switching thing to actually work. If people aren't targeting you, the switching thing doesn't do anything. And the problem is, right now, I'm not getting a lot of people targeting me. So now it just feels like, should I? Alright, you know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it one time. Let's just... Whoops. Ugh. pretty uncanny, isn't it? That when you target KOs like that, you literally killed nobody. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand what the current meta is that people are doing. Like, I've literally killed nobody by doing that strategy that I just did. By just playing Tetris. Scheiße! Fuck! I don't know, maybe I should just play this way from now on. Maybe I should just not even bother with any of these strategies. Just play get Tetrises again. Because it didn't feel like it was any different. It didn't feel like it was any different, right? I was in the exact same situation I'm in every single time, which is I need to get KOs or I'm dead, basically. And it's just, it feels completely random right now. It doesn't feel like it's based off of any sort of strategy at this point in time. And I totally shouldn't have lost that either. I just fucked up at the end again. Where's my rotation? God, so much work these days. Fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. So it almost starting to feel like that if I just play fast like I used to a long time ago, that seems to work better. And I'll probably actually die less often than doing the almost kill method, because if I do the almost kill method, I just end up dying because of stupidity a lot. But if I just play this speed and just try to be faster than everyone else, it's not actually getting me like the extra kills that it used to. So I almost feel like I might as well just play the fast speed that I'm going and just seeing how that works. So let's just try one more time and let's just see how it goes and target KOs. And the only time I start targeting KOs is if I notice that I start getting targeted really badly for trying to target KOs because someone else is doing that whole strategy of trying to kill people going after KOs. I swear when I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, nothing I say makes sense anymore. Whoops. Kind of messed up on that one. Oh, God. I couldn't get to the long piece fast enough. I couldn't get to the eyepiece. It was too far back. Oh. I felt like that time I couldn't get any badges. It was enough to take me out at the end, though. Not having the badges was enough to take me out. Oh, shit. I'll tell you one thing though, I have more fun playing Tetris this way as opposed to playing the crazy, you know, kill yourself strategy. Although it's far more yeah. Okay, see, now I gotta switch to attackers. Because someone is clearly using that strategy right now to attack people who are trying to... Yeah, see, right there. Well, that was also a couple of misdrops as well, but you could tell all of a sudden I just got all this junk sent to me because it's basically someone out there was doing the target the KO guys, and then I just had a couple of misdrops, unfortunately. But you can see how when you target KOs and then they start attacking you back with that strategy, it's really hard to survive in that situation because it's like constant lines. It's like, it's not even just like, oh, here's a stack and then you can take your time, clear it. It's when you clear that stack, the next chunk is coming almost right away. You don't have time to breathe. Ah! How many pieces do I plan ahead for? It depends on the situation. Most of the time I can just go with the few pieces that are coming up and I'm okay. But if I see that things are looking a little dodgy, I'll look ahead a little bit extra just to make sure I have a plan. But for the most part, you'd be surprised at how not very far ahead I look. It's just a lot of the times the way that I play is very optimized. That's my biggest strength of Tetris, I think, is that I've like logically optimized everything so much to the point that the pieces that where I drop everything is just like no matter what piece comes up, I can usually find a place to put it. If I can't, then yeah, then I'll all of a sudden glance ahead and see what the hell is coming up because I need to fix something like badly. Ooh, that was messed up. I just have my logic set so ingrained in my head now that I know exactly what I'm looking for half the time. If that makes any sense at all. I just have this weird sense that when I'm looking at my stage, I'm just like, whoa, this is a really shitty landscape. And it makes me want to like clean or something like that. I can't even explain it, but at this point it's like almost kind of just innate in my head. My head would have classified that as really crappy situation, but I managed to get my way out of it. And I might actually be looking further ahead at the pieces than I think, but it just might be so like subtly subconscious now that I don't even really need to like look. I can just kind of glance and I can kind of see what's coming up. that wasn't successful at all. Like I said, I'm also very good at cleaning up. That is definitely one of my biggest Tetris strengths. But the problem is, I have no badges right now. So no amount of cleanup is going to save me right now. Oh, never mind, that helped. Shit, I really messed up there. Maybe not that badly. Well, look at that. Okay, I've got all the badges I need now. Whoops. I swear, every time I get to this point in the game, I always have to screw up just a little bit to make it hard on myself. Every time I get to the point where I'm like actually doing okay. Yeah, I should probably learn all those things like the DT cannon and stuff like that. I haven't learned all that at this point in time. Yeah, there's all the all clear setups that you can set up at the beginning. But the thing about it is, the reason why I don't feel like that those are very useful is because when you all clear, you only kill one person. Did you see me sending attacks to people right as they die from other attacks? Yeah, I don't understand how that works sometimes. I mean, the badges, basically, the badges make it so that you do extra damage, that you send extra junk. And when people send junk to you, it also makes it so that you erase their junk, matching it. Because if they send you 12 lines because they were supposed to send you 6, and they had the 100% bonus, they send you 12. And so if you send 6 lines, you can match them, basically. And that's just kind of how it works. But yeah, there's so many different ways to if I can remember how to do this right. What was it? It was this. This is what it was. Yeah, this is what it was. So this is the like there's different ways to set up all. I'm not gonna get it because I fucked it up. But there's like all these ways to like do the all clear setup. So there you go. So there's always all these tricks on how to do these all clear setups. There's specific ways to set it up, and you just have to know how to do it, essentially. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at it, and so this is a failed attempt again, right? So if I had that L piece coming up, I would be able to get it. DT cannon stuff is not stuff that I've gotten good at knowing how to look for yet. I remember how to set them up, but I can't remember offhand right now what the setups are. And then there's, of course, this. Which gives you the back-to-back triple T-spin. And then you just go on into the normal setup here. But I need to study. I need to study the DT cannon stuff. DT cannon, which of course is, oh god, how is it set up? I remember at one point in time I did remember how to do it, but I can't remember anymore right now. So, but yeah, every kill that you get gives you one badge piece. So you have 1 kill, 2 kills for 1 badge, then another 4 kills for 2 badges, then another 6 kills for 3 badges, then another 8 kills for 4 badges. So you basically need 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2, which is 20. You basically need 20 kills to get full badges. However, everybody that you kill actually gives you all of their badges. So in the end, all 99 badges end up in somebody's possession by the very end. And so yeah, I've been playing Puyo Puyo Tetris here to learn how to do speed Tetris. So this is me trying to practice sprint now. I've been using this one for learning sprint, but I'm not very good at it. Like I said, my best record is 106.53, and I know you can get see, I messed up already. I know you can get under a minute and stuff. Like, that's the goal. That's what you want to get. But I'm not good at the speed yet. See, I'm already done. Oh, I already screwed up. Shit! The timing on this is a little bit different than the other one. So when you try to actually use the same timing, you get messed up. I fucked it up. Yeah, the speed, the problem is when you just go from one to the other, the piece dropping actually takes a little bit longer to stick in this game than it does on Tetris 99. So I'm used to the timing of Tetris 99 right now. Ah, fuck! What are you doing, Nathan? Don't attack that. Don't attack that. Do they have their own sprint mode? Oh, that's the thing that I haven't downloaded yet. I haven't actually bought the DLC in the game, that's why. Ah, that's it. I fucked it up. Oh, it's so slow. Fuck. Oh shit! I beat my time! What the fuck? I didn't even think I was doing that good. Well, okay then. Alright, well I'm done with that then. Forget that. But yeah, so that's basically, I've been trying, this is all I've been doing on airplanes now. Just practicing sprint mode and just trying to up my speed on the game, so, but yeah, but you can see I'm still at 1 minute and 6 seconds because I still need too much visual confirmation that the piece is kind of in the right place. I'm not willing to just go brah, 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 kind of blindly and trust myself. Like part of my brain still needs for that half a second to see the piece in the right place. But I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot easier playing it on the TV than it is playing it on the Switch. Because on the TV it's easier because the whole screen is in my view. It's easier to see how many lines are left. Whenever I play on the Switch, the lines left is like so far away from the rest of the thing that it just makes it so that I miss it a lot. But yeah, the speed is like my hardest part. The logic and the landscaping and just how to clean the stack is definitely my biggest strength. But the speed is probably one of my weaker areas right now because some people are so fast at this, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, anyhow, I'm going to probably call it a night, but before I do, I'm going to feed some cats again. So if you guys want to watch me feed my cats, please do not go anywhere. This part is actually super enjoyable to watch me feed my cats. It is adorable and loving, and look at this cat. She's just staring at me because I think she knows now. Oh God, look at her. Look at her. She's like, oh, please feed me, Dad. Please feed me, Daddy. So let's get ready to feed her over here. And of course I do that by making kissy noises, and then they react to the kissy noises. Where did you go? There you are. Boy, this camera's lagged. So I'm going to pretend to keep playing here by moving this Joy-Con. And she's like, what is happening? Why aren't you feeding me? Oh my God, did you hear that meow? I hope you guys heard that meow. That meow was adorable. They do not steal each other's food. Nathan actually waits patiently. Aww. He actually waits patiently for her not to finish her food. What is that? Is that like a spider on the ground that you like halfway killed or something? Ew. Meow. 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 Alright, let's feed the cats.
zoom in, I'll identify it. I believe you, Cone. I believe you. It is definitely some sort of squash insect, and it's really gross, and I'm gonna have to get rid of it later. But it is very disturbing, and I do not like it. I do not like it at all. Audio distortion. Oh.
It's probably because I accidentally had the camera microphone on as well. Yeah, but for those of you who stuck around my entire stream, you see now that it's not just fighting games that make me angry. It's everything that makes me angry. It's weird being a person who has basically very little control over their own emotions. I always tell people it's why I cry at Evo and stuff like that. It's because my emotions just run so high. Like when I get happy, I'm super happy. When I'm sad, I get really sad. When I'm angry, I get really angry. It's like it's so hard for me to maintain a middle ground. Or when I even realize that it's happening, it's really hard for me to stop it. Like I just get mad and or I just get happy and stuff like that. It's why I could never play a game like Mafia. I've always told people that if I played Mafia, I would give everything away so quickly because I'm so bad at actually hiding. Oh, come here one more time, Jasmine. One more time, Jasmine. Come on up, Jasmine. Come on up, Jasmine. One more time. Come on, Jasmine. Jasmine, come here one more time. There you go. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. This camera is still really lagged. Sorry, Jasmine. I didn't mean to scare you. I just dropped some scissors on the floor. Ew. That's not good. I accidentally dropped the scissors into their drinking water. Ugh, that's not good. Now, what did you do to this spider, Nathan? It's like halfway smushed and stained on my ground, dude. This is disgusting. Ugh. Yuck. I'm gonna give him some fresh, clean water after I drop the scissors in here. There we go. Back on you go. They probably think I'm going to start traveling soon because I only fiddle with their drink thing like this a lot when I'm about to travel. And I stepped in a puddle of water and now my socks are wet. Gross. Ugh. Oh, I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat. Pew, there we go. And in all that time, looks like Nathan is done. That water thing is slowly pumping right now. Look at the baby boy. Look at this baby boy. Look at this baby boy. Look at this baby boy. Hi, buddy. Oh, you are trying to escape. You are trying to escape. You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't escape. Look at this dude. I always try to reward them with some scratches and stuff like that, so it's not all terrible for them when I do this. You know you enjoy it, Nathan. You know you like it. I headbutt my cats a lot because cats actually headbutt me, and so I use it as a sign of affection in return. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Boink. Back to Jasmine, who is eating with her beautiful eyes. Her pretty, pretty eyes. I am a grappler in real life. That's why I hug everybody in real life. That's what I remember at FGC events. I hug everybody. You've got food on your nose, girl. You've got food on your nose, little girl. Did you get it off of there, huh? That looks like you got it off. Good girl. And she's just gonna bolt away from her food because she knows I try to grab them sometimes. So basically she eats casually and then just instantly runs away. Just to basically, because she's like, nope, you're not gonna get me. So she's kind of looking around right now, but I don't want her to feel nervous while she's eating. So I'm gonna sit off to the side so she doesn't think I'm gonna try to grab her or anything like that. Hate wet socks. Blarg. Me and L.I. Joe both agree that wet socks are the worst thing in the world. If I could do a FGC command grow to greet people in real life, which one would I do? I mean, that's kind of a tough question, Francisco, because like it depends. Am I actually a grappler? Am I trying to hurt people, or am I actually just, or am I actually trying to greet them? That's the main question. Am I actually trying to hurt them, or am I trying to greet them? Because I'm trying to greet them. What command throw would I do? Like Honda, but like that's actually still hurting people when you're like hugging them. It's a good question, actually. I don't know, because all throws technically hurt somebody, so I'm not sure. In any case, thanks guys for hanging out for my Tetris Mondays. Okay, greet, not hurt. Then maybe it would be, I don't know, maybe the classic spinning pile driver, because then I can grab them and twirl them around in because I love them. Oh, Rasputin? Okay, sure. That might work. God. Oh man, but thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it for this stream here. But if you guys appreciate the stream, by the way, I have new content on YouTube. Check that out. It's some Mortal Kombat stuff, some educational Mortal Kombat stuff to help you learn how to fight against Scorpion. So if you want to support me and appreciate the content, please check out patreon.com/jchensor. Or if you want, you can also donate here, but at least give me a follow so that way you know when I go live, etc., etc. So thanks guys for tuning in. Donations, subscriptions, Patreons, all that stuff help me, keep me able to do a lot of this stuff. It's not an easy life, it's a tough life, and got a lot of expenses coming up for home repairs and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a rough couple of months, especially because nobody is paying me. Because I'm still owed a crap ton of money from all the companies, because this is what freelance life is all about. Nobody actually pays when you're in freelance life. You just sit here and wait for people to pay you money while your bank account keeps draining and draining and draining and draining to the point where you have no money anymore because nobody actually wants to pay you. And then some people who are supposed to pay you just ghost you all of a sudden and stop talking to you when they owe you money. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get that money, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully I won't need to call on the power of the Ultra David lawyer to see if I can resolve that one. So, man, freelancing sucks, man. Freelancing sucks. Any case, thanks guys for hanging out. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Peace out. Oof. Actually, hang on a second. If you guys are still here, I forgot one more thing, is that I want to try to start raiding people when I leave. So anybody in the chat who's still here, if you are still here, any suggestions for a raid, let me know. And then I can send you guys off to them. See if there's any Street Fighter players right now. What's going on here? Let's see. League of Legends, Hearthstone, Magic, ASMR, Smash Brothers, Art, Retro, Rocket League. Wow, there's not a lot of fighting games going on right now on stream, I see. Here's some Mortal Kombat 11 stuff here. Mortal Kombat 11. Who's streaming MK11 right now? Oh, cool. Waz is streaming. Let's go to Wazminator. Waz is an awesome guy, dude. Waz is an awesome guy. Let's do this. Wazminator. Make sure that I have that spelled right. Wazminator. There you go. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys. Oh, Cuddlecore is playing as well, huh? How many viewers does Cuddlecore have right now, Spike? Or, I want to help whoever has less viewers. Wazminator has 159 viewers right now. 242. Alright, we're going to Waz. Alright, have fun watching some MK with Waz. Peace out, guys. Tell him I said hi. I'm not going to jump in the chat, but let him know I said hi.